Good morning and welcome to your Monday morning message for the week of December 16th through December 20th. Now, this week in U.S. history, as we go into our current folder, you're going to see that we finish up Unit 6 and we head towards Unit 7. And so we go Unit 6, Lesson 10 to Unit 7, Lesson 2. Now, as we go back into our folders then as we go into our current folder, as we go into Unit 6, you'll see that Lesson 10 is our study guide. And so that's a great idea because that's going to be the biggest help that you have for that test on Chapter 15 and 16. And so one of the things that you've had is you've had all of these assignments going through. So you start Unit 6, Lesson 10, you take your test, and then you go to Unit 7, Lesson 1 and 2. Okay, so you have these in here too, Lesson 1 and 2, going through that political machine. Now, that's just 4 assignments for this week, but one of them is a test. So one of the things that we want to talk about is just what kind of happens with that test. And so one of the things we want to be sure of is those tests are set up for one attempt. And so you have to be prepared, but you have that study guide. And that's the first thing I check. If students struggle on that test, I check their study guide. How well did they do on it? Did they just try to copy and paste answers in that didn't make any sense to them? Or did they actually spend time and make those connections with that information? And so just make sure that test is set up for one attempt. Those people that are interested in a retake, because that's usually the first question I get after, we do have retakes. The only thing I ask is that you're done with all assignments in that unit. And so that would include that Lesson 10 Growth and Change Student Study Guide, right? And so just make sure that you're taking care of business, you're doing the things that you're supposed to. We want to make sure that we have a great week. We have that test in the middle of this week, which is good because we get it over before we go on that winter break. And feel free to work over winter break. Like, don't feel like you have to, but those people that want to and they want to get ahead and kind of trudge through a little bit, you are more than welcome to do that. Those people that are caught up and they want to enjoy break, definitely do that too, right? So kind of up to you, but I will be checking my emails. I'll be checking my accounts over break just to make sure I'm not getting too swamped here too. So if you need help, hopefully that help's available and I'll be able to get it to you in time, okay? If I do not talk to you this week, have a great winter break, and I do look forward to working with those that have questions this week or if anything is needed. Have a good one.